guys, it's Coco. So today it's time for a love life video again, and today it's gonna apply to loving life and living life to its fullest. So today I wanted to answer a question that I get asked so many times, probably from people like watching my vlogs and stuff, and that is, how do you stay so positive? So I wanted to talk about positivity, and first of all I wanted to say that if you clicked on this video because you're feeling down right now, to also know that it's okay and perfectly fine and natural and normal to not feel your best. Sometimes I have days too, sometimes even weeks, where you're just in a rut, and however annoying that is, you just have to know it's natural and it's not necessarily something to be super duper worried about and get into this cycle of worrying about your mental health, when in fact it's normal to have ups and downs. Like if you're down for like a week or two, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have like a depression or anything. It just can just mean that you just temporarily are down. Hormones also come into play, so I just wanted to say, like, just don't worry too much about yourself. But other than that, I do believe that being positive and having a positive outlook on life is a choice, and there are some things that might help you with that. So the first thing that I would like to say, which I think really helps me with my outlook, is setting goals. I feel like it gives your life such purpose when you've gotten like certain goals that you want to reach. Not even like, you don't even have to reach them, just having them, having something to work towards, it just really helps me to feel better. I don't know, maybe that's super duper weird or anything, but yeah, for me that really helps. Another thing is that it's important to remember that a lot of things that happen to you in your life are learning experiences, and I 100% am a believer that this life is just for you to learn things, to do something. Like you're put on this earth for something, and one of the main things is to grow. And so I want you to remember that whatever you're going through, if it's something really hard or really sucky, whatever it is, there is a positive to it. Like, you're gonna learn something from it. Either you're gonna come out stronger, you're gonna have met someone that is gonna change your life, you've got an experience, or you've just learned how to deal with difficult situations. However you might turn it, there's always a positive viewpoint, so that's very important to really like make yourself look at that. Another thing is, if you are in a rut and you just don't feel so good and you're like, why am I so negative? Think about that really well. Why are you negative? What factors in your life are causing this right now? What would you want different? Who do you not want in your life? And sometimes that can be hard. Like sometimes you just, you know, you need to change stuff in your surroundings or the things that you're doing, or quit your job or whatever. But look for the factor that is really like making your life less fun or making you feel negative, and try and do something about that, because that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people do. And I'm not trying to say that you do it watching this, because you're obviously working on it because you're watching this video, so you're working on yourself. But people forget to work on themselves, and they forget that positivity and negativity and stuff is a choice for a big part. I mean, of course sometimes really bad things happen to people, but then again, I'm like, I've gotten through some really like hard shit in my life before. And like, you know, I'm not gonna say like I'm fine, and I'm not trying to say like anyone can do that, but I just feel like, you know, to a certain extent, when you reach a certain age, you are able to guide your life. You are able to make your life into what it is. And it's also a choice to stay in a situation that you know is bad for you. It's also a choice for you to stay miserable. There's always something that you can do, that you can change to feel better. And it's just sometimes, I guess, and I'm not trying to say this about everyone, because like I know I'm gonna get comments like, but what if this and this and this happens and you have no money and blah. I know, but in many situations, sometimes people just stay in their situation out of like laziness or fear, and then they're complaining about how unhappy they are. And I'm like, you know, just, if you're unhappy, you get your shit, you change stuff about your life, and you make yourself fucking happy again. You know, sometimes it's as simple as that. So remember that it's a choice, and it's something that you actually have to work on. It doesn't just happen to you. That's basically what I'm saying. You can't just sit back and wait to become happy. Happiness is something to work on. Another thing that might sound so sucky and stuff, but it's really important that you get enough sleep, you eat well, you exercise, and you balance your personal life and your work life, so you don't overwork. You try to stay away from screens. Might sound weird, but sometimes when I'm on my computer an entire day, I just feel so bad when I get off. I don't know, I feel like I've wasted a day, and not always, because sometimes I'm like working, but sometimes I'm literally like on Netflix for a day and I'm like, wait, this is like such a waste of my time. So it's important that you feel productive, that you do something, and that you make a nice schedule and a balance. And yeah, like this same thing goes for going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, which might suck to you. Like, it sucks to me, like I hate it, but then again, it makes me feel so much better. So those were my tips on how to stay positive or how to become positive in life. I hope this was helpful. I'm the kind of person, when I make these types of advice videos, I don't like to be like this happy-go-lucky person who's just like, yeah, well, you know, life is great and beautiful. Like, life's struggle. Life is fucking hard sometimes, and I know it. And for the people that it hasn't been hard for yet, it's gonna become hard for them. Like, every single one of us goes through struggles, and we're meant to, so that we can grow. And I want to give you actual advice that you can do something with. And sometimes I'm not the nicest to take advice from, but I just say it how it is, I guess. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.